Yo, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? We're back with a brand new video, and we just got a brand new Pets V2 update in Hypixel Skyblock, so I'm very excited, and let's talk about it. So, if I had to guess, the first brand new thing that you probably saw right off the bat is the brand new skill known as Taming. As you can see, I've only played for a little while, and I'm already level Taming 20, and this skill is honestly so easy to level up. Now, how do you level this up? Well, it's simple. You level up pets to earn taming XP. It's as simple as that. Now, every single time you level it up, you'll get +1 pet luck, and you'll also get an extra percentage of extra pet XP. So basically, it makes your pets easier to level up, and also you get bonus pet luck, which we'll talk about in a minute. Now, you're probably wondering, what is pet luck? Well, pet luck increases how many pets you can find and gives you better luck when crafting pets. So basically, it's sort of like magic find, but just specifically for pets, and it's sort of like an additive. So you can have pet luck, and you can also have magic find, and both of them boost your chances of finding a pet, but not, I guess, crafting a pet. But no matter what, if you have magic find, that'll also help you find pets from killing mobs. This will do both, help you find it from killing mobs and also from crafting them as well. So it increases your chances of crafting, say, like a legendary or an epic rather than a rare or an uncommon or common and stuff like that. Now, the only way to actually increase your pet luck is by leveling up your taming skill. The other way to actually increase it is by going into the rabbit collection, and then if you look all the way at number 8, you can craft a pet luck potion. Now, there's 4 variants of this, and the highest variant gives plus 20% chance to find pets or craft higher tier pets. And what does it cost? Well, it costs enchanted rabbit hide. What I would recommend that you guys do is try to stack up your levels and then also take a potion, and maybe if you want to farm for a potion by killing mobs, you can just take this potion or go to a god splash. I would think that all god splashes have it by now. We already have it. We've already been doing a bunch of god splashes with it, so if you guys want to join in on our god splashes, link down below in the description, join the Discord, and you guys can join in on them. Now, you're probably thinking, what is the easiest way to level up your taming? Well, it's actually pretty simple, and it also depends on what type of minions you have. Last night, I was able to go from literally level 1 to level 18 by just picking up all of my glowstone minions. I took a mining boost EXP, and I also used a level 1 silverfish pet, which was common. So when it's common and it's level 1, that means that it's going to be super easy to level up, and the way that you get XP is literally by leveling up your pet. So if you want to be smart about this, just get a bunch of level 1 alchemy pets like sheeps, right? Get a bunch of sheeps and then just start leveling up your alchemy by using enchanted sugarcane. This is what a ton of people do. People actually used to use that method to level up their pets, but now you can actually just use that to level up your taming skill as well. So it's really simple, and that's literally the best way. Find a cheap pet, find a common pet, get that pet, and then figure out how you can max it up. If you want to use your minions to max it out, and then you can just keep swapping through pets as the level increases, or if you want to do it all with alchemy, it doesn't really matter, and you guys can pick whatever you want to actually do. Now, if you look inside your little pets tab, you actually have a brand new pet score rewards, and basically what this is pet score is calculated based on how many unique, meaning random and different types of pets, and then also based off of the rarity. So I have a legendary and I also have a rare. That means that I get points for both of these because they have different rarities, and basically it adds the points, and then you get magic find, permanent magic find for the amount of points that you have. So if you get 125 score, which is probably every single variant of every single pet in the game, you get +5 magic find. It's not a lot, but it is kind of cool and gives you an objective to try to collect more pets so that you actually get a very, 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 very tiny minuscule reward. Now, we're currently in the hub where the bee seller is, so right there, and there is actually a lot of things that have been added right in this section. So first off, you have an orc-looking NPC named Zog. So when you talk to Zog, he is selling a bunch of different items. Now, every single one of these items can be used to actually put onto your pet. So you buy any of these and you'll put them onto your pet. Now, this is like the most OPiest and the most expensive one. The bubblegum, it costs 5 million coins, and what it does is you can put it onto your pet and it'll increase the duration of, say, your radiant, your mana, or your overflux orb by 2 times. So if it lasts 30 seconds, it'll last a minute. If it lasts a minute, it'll last 2 minutes. That's really crazy, and honestly, this is going to be so probably good for dungeons in my opinion. I don't know, we'll have to see, but that effect right there is honestly really insane, and right now it's 5 mil. I'm not going to buy it for that, but we'll see if it becomes useful in the future. Then you have Sharpened Claw, and this increases your crit damage by +15 million coins. Not bad. I would probably actually get that. You got Hardened Skills, increased defense by +25. Not bad either. you got Iron Claws. Now, this one has been confusing so many people, and so many people are not understanding what this actually means. This increases the pet's crit damage by 40% and crit chance by 40%. So, what you need to understand is your pet has to have crit chance or crit damage. You can't increase it by 40% if the number is 0. That just literally doesn't make sense. So, you need to make sure that you have crit damage. Like my level 75 legendary wolf pet, it has 7 crit damage. So 40% of 7 is 2.8. So I would basically get plus 3 crit on my actual pet, which is not that much at all. But maybe if there are better pets that this could actually be useful for, then you could use it on them. But yeah, this will not add 40% crit damage or 40% crit chance to your pet. It'll do 40% of what your pet already has. So make sure you guys understand that. So many people are getting confused by this. I was too when I first saw this, but then you just kind of have to reread it and you'll fully understand it. Now the next thing is Big Teeth, and that just increases your crit chance by 5%. Now all these other items I believe are just EXP boosts, so it actually gives your pet an EXP boost. So if you get this farming one, right, it'll give your pet plus 40% pet EXP for farming. So right now, I think how it works is when you're doing farming, like let's say that my pet is a combat, right? I think you get like 50% less XP when you're leveling up using a different skill. I'm not entirely sure, but basically it'll make you get more XP on your pet by using this. You could do this for all of them. Or if you have like a combat pet and you just want to get more combat XP, you could put this on there and he'll get plus 20% more XP while you just do combat like normal. So it could make it even better. And yeah, these are just really good for leveling up your pet. Now, let's just say, for example, right, this is the thing that I want to apply to my pet. So what I would do is I would call my pet out, I would hold the item in my hand, and then I would right click onto the pet, and there we go. Now it is on the pet. So if I go into my pets menu, look at the wolf, it says held item at the bottom, gives plus 20% pet XP for combat. So that's exactly how you do it. Coming upstairs, we have George. This guy is basically a scammer. He will buy your pets for insanely low prices. Like literally, he was trying to scam me for my wolf yesterday, and I was not going to give that to him, but my wolf is a legendary wolf with worth definitely a couple mil, and he was going to give me 5,000 coins for that. Yeah, definitely would not recommend you trade anything to him. He is a scammer, but maybe he will be useful for something in the future. I don't know. We'll see. But the last person that we have added into the game is Cat, and what she can do is she can actually babysit your pets and upgrade them. So you can put your pet inside of her little inventory, and you can hire her. And now this is a common pet, so this will take 1 day and it'll upgrade the rarity, and it only costs 15,000 coins. Now let's say for instance you wanted to level up, I don't know, this blue whale pet, right? So what we would do is we would talk to her, we would put the blue whale pet in there, and then it actually costs different items. So this is going to cost 1 enchanted cooked fish and 900,000 coins, which that could be a lot of coins. It really depends. I would recommend that you check the auction house prices and see if it's really worth upgrading your pet. I heard upgrading like a legendary or an epic dragon pet to a legendary is like 30 days and I think 100 mil. I'm not entirely sure, but every single thing has different recipes and different prices and stuff like that. So some of them are going to be worth it, some of them might not be. Also, the final thing that I want to mention is that Cat also requires you to have a specific taming level. Now, when I tried to upgrade an epic pet to a legendary, it actually required me to have level 20 taming. So that's another thing. With the taming, this actually will help Cat, and I don't know if it depends on the pet or the rarity, but she does require you certain levels for certain pets or rarities. Now, there's been a couple of brand new items added to the game. So in the Lapis collection, rank 10, you can get a brand new textbook. Now, this is just like all the other items. You can add this to whatever pet you want to, but what this textbook does is it increases the pet's intelligence by 100%. So remember, it won't add 100% intelligence to your pet, it'll only increase it by 100%, basically doubling it. So I honestly think this would be probably pretty decent for some mage or mana pets in the future, but as of right now, it's really expensive, and I couldn't really think of a pet to actually throw that on. Now, under the carrot collection rank 2, you get simple carrot candy. Feeding carrot candy to your pet gives them a boost of XP, but pets can only eat 10 candy in their lifetime, so choose wisely. So this will give pets 10 10,000 XP. Now, there's a great carrot candy in rank 6 collection, and it does the same thing, but it grants it 50,000 XP. Then you have superb carrot candy, does the same thing, but grants 250,000 XP and costs enchanted golden carrots, which, yeah, definitely not cheap at all. So this is the final one. This is the highest one that you can possibly do. And basically, I guess this is just good for leveling up pets. I would just recommend using this one probably only, considering you can only use 10 in your entire pet's lifetime. Now, the thing that I'm not entirely sure of, is it 10 of every single carrot candy, or is it 10 of just one type? I haven't really tested this out, and also it'd be very, very, very expensive. In my opinion, a waste of money to test out. But hey, it's kind of cool. It's like Pokemon almost. Another item that was added is the enchanted carrot on a stick, and this increases the speed of the creature you are riding when holding. So basically, if you have, say, a pig mount, which was brand new, I think, or even like a horse mount, and you hold out that carrot on a stick, it'll make you go a little bit faster. Kind of simple, nothing really crazy. So now we are in the end. You're probably wondering why. Well, there's been a brand new mini boss added to the game, which actually spawns right around here, and soon we'll have footage for you. There's actually 5 stages to this boss. Nobody actually has a guaranteed number of how the boss actually works, but basically, as the lobby kills more and more zealots, that adds to the boss possibly spawning. Basically, stage 1 is rumored to be around 1,000 kills. So once you get 1,000 kills, the head will pop up, and then another 1,000 will get another block, and then another 1,000 will increase it to another block, and then after another 1,000, it'll increase it to even more blocks, and then eventually, once you get another 1,000 with a total of 5,000 total zealot kills and an entire lobby, that should spawn the actual boss. And then once the actual boss is spawned, you can defeat it for a possibility of getting a lot of different rewards, or for getting like 2 rewards. We'll go over that in a couple of minutes, and we'll actually get footage of this, but I wanted to cover it and tell you guys a little bit about it because well, actually, they just restarted all of the lobbies, and I'm gonna have to wait here for another hour for this to spawn in, and hopefully no game update comes out. But yeah, Hypixel really just screwed us up, because it was literally about to spawn in our other lobby, and then they forced the game update, so now we have to wait all over again. Alright, so remember how I was mentioning there are stages? This is the first stage. So I believe what has happened, finally, after a long time, is that there has been 1,000 zealots actually killed. Now, there's no guarantee of this. This information could be wrong, but this is what everybody's thinking and everybody believes currently, and this is the first stage. So now the head has popped up, and then I'll show you guys the second stage hopefully pretty soon. Okay, so right here is the second stage. I guess we killed another 1,000, so on to the third stage. Alright, so the next stage has occurred, and we only got a little bit more left to go. Alright, the boss is almost spawning in, and yeah, this is looking really good. Boys, the Endstone Protector is spawning. Oh my gosh, here we go. I've never fought this thing before, and I can't even see it, but I'm just spamming and hitting and hoping for the best. Oh jeez. Now, I mean, you literally can't see it because there are so many people. I wish you didn't see all the people. This kind of like ruins the experience a little bit. You have to battle in third person, or like you can't even see it. But yeah, we don't even have pots on, so I don't think we're gonna place too high. But we'll see how we do. Hopefully something. Boom! There we go. We placed number 7. Very unfortunate. And what did we get? Well, we got a poppy, and yeah. So, oh, wow, and 2 enchanted endstone. Nice. Not bad at all. Wow, that was pretty amazing. Let's quickly cover what this golem has to possibly drop. So first, you're pretty much guaranteed to at least get a poppy, which is the flower, and enchanted endstone, which seems to be a maximum of 2. Now, it's not guaranteed, but what I've been hearing is if you place at least the top 3, you have a chance at getting either a Golem Pet, which is either epic or legendary, or a tier boost core. Both of these sound extremely intriguing, I know, but let's first talk about the Golem Pet. So the Golem Pet has 3 different abilities at legendary, 2 at epic, and epic we'll start off with. So first, last stand. While less than 15% HP, you can deal a maximum of 30% more damage. And also ricochet. Your iron plating causes 20% of attacks to ricochet and hit the attacker, which is very interesting. Now, if you're lucky enough to come upon a legendary pet, you also get the toss ability. Every 5 hits, throw the enemy up into the air and deal 30% damage with a 10-second cooldown. When this pet first came out, it was incredibly OP and allowed players to do over over millions of damage. So yeah, they actually nerfed this down, and what I just read is the actual current stats after the nerf. Now, what is a tier boost core? Well, a tier boost core is used to craft a tier boost, and basically what a tier boost does is it changes the rarity of a pet, so we can upgrade an epic pet to a legendary pet for completely free. Well, I guess not completely free, because this item in the auction house is going for hundreds of millions of coins. It's actually kind of crazy, and it's extremely rare. And basically you surround this with iron blocks and sort of make a hopper out of it, and that is how you make the tier boost. And yes, this is extremely valuable. If you get this, you will be very, very rich. Now that's basically it. Besides that, some pets that have been previously introduced into the game have been nerfed or buffed, or their abilities have been changed, and there has been a lot of pets actually brand new introduced into the game, but I want to cover that in a separate video because I don't want to make this video 25 minutes long, and I want to give all those pets their own time and the time that they need. Anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and hopefully this video did help you guys out. I stream pretty much every other day at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so if you guys want to catch my stream, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and turn those post notifications on so you guys get notified every time I upload a brand new video or go live. Like I said, if this video did help you guys out or you guys did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Goodbye.